Hi, I'm Jill Ray, and I guess you can say I'm the girl that did it backwards, and this is my story. For as long as I can remember, I've loved all things to do with fashion and beauty and makeup. Being an identical twin, I've always kind of struggled a little bit with people recognizing me for just me. And at a very early age, I found that with hair and makeup, I could kind of morph myself into whoever I really wanted to be or what I wanted to look like. For the last 12 years, I've been a makeup artist and a retail manager. I worked for brands like Origins, Lancome, and Ulta Beauty. And with each promotion, I was loving what I did, but I was getting farther and farther away from the client, and I realized that was the time that I needed to make a big change. So I stepped down from my job and put my whole life in a box, and I went to hair school, and it was the best decision that I ever made.
Here's my model, Abby. Abby has a level 6 new growth with fashion colors on her ends. I began my process by using Matrix So Color Cult Color Eraser mixed with warm distilled water. I applied just below her new growth through the mids and ends of her hair, and then allowed it to process for 30 minutes. Moving forward, I decided to approach my on-scalp lightening using wet hair. I love this method because I find that the moisture keeps the product from drying out, encouraging more lift and more dynamic results. For my on-scalp lightening formula, I used Matrix Lightmaster Lightening Powder and 30 volume mixed with Light Master Oil Additive and Matrix Step 1 Bond Ultimate Bond Protecting System. I love adding these products to my formula for smooth application while maintaining integrity of happy, healthy hair. I transitioned my formula to 10 volume on her mids to ends to encourage low lift while not to disrupt the health of her hair. I then allowed her to process for about 35 minutes. After processing, I shampooed and then I applied Matrix Step 2 Bond Ultimate Bond Protecting System and then allowed that to sit for about 20 minutes. For my color application, I was inspired by the Matrix So Color Cult icon Lucky Ducky. Mixing some of my favorite So Color Cult colors, I used Lucky Ducky at the root, utilizing mixtures of neon orange, neon red, flamenco fuchsia, sparkling rosé, blooming orchid, and stonewashed denim. I applied my colors in bricklaying patterns to create warm, fiery dimension that would best suit her hair shape. I allowed the color to process for 30 minutes and then rinsed with cool water. For my model's cut, I wanted to balance the perimeter by giving her a clean one length to create a strong structured bob. I also decided to add a flirty fringe that would complement her features. I applied Matrix Skinny Queen to my model before blowing her out. Once she was dry, I added piecey layers and texture to remove additional weight but create more movement. Finishing out her style, I used Matrix Texture Builder Spray to piece out her ends and show off my color placement.
I know what customers or clients expect with guest service, and it's something that I pride myself in because of the experience that I have. But now I want to learn how to perfect my craft and my technique so that I can take my guest experience to the next level. Working at Studio Sage Hair in Jacksonville Beach is more than just home to me. It's a place where I get to work with my mentors, my friends, my family. Literally, my twin sister works here too.
Most recently, I've had the privilege of attending NAHA and watching my co-stylist Sarah Jane take home her first NAHA trophy. That weekend, we also took on the main stage at ISSE, collaborating with Christopher Benson Collective.
For a very long time, I believed that I didn't deserve something like this, and I worked very hard for a very long time and realized that it was already inside of me all along. And I'm so happy to be here and share my story with you because I believe that this opportunity is what I've been waiting for.